Alright, we're going to go over the 55 marathon, the new tournament on the Pokerstars schedule last night that I final tabled. There was 6.2k for first. I'm not going to spoil it, I'm going to get straight into the action. Let's see what happens. Do I win? Do I get that trophy that I need to get a haircut? Because I said on the Pokerstars stream, until we get a haircut, we're not going to get this bird's nest chopped. Please, just let me win. Just let me win, please. Please, please.
You open, mate. I've got unfinished business with you, sir. Imagine he had aces. Can you imagine? Who has ever got aces? I'd see a flop. If he has aces, he has aces. If he has ace king, I'll be sad. If he has queens, we're going to stack him anyway. On this board, that is. Shouldn't really be 4-betting 10s, I don't think. God, just don't let an ace roll off. One time. Could be a side cooler. How could he ever go all in as a bluff, right? Looks like he was full of shit. I mean, maybe ace queen, but he wasn't playing for stacks anyway. Got a real hand. What's your average monthly earnings from playing poker? 385k. On a bad month. He said the average. Tell me the exact average. I guess we have to squeeze, right? Oh god, this is not ideal. Doesn't matter if we cap our range when this is such a terrible board for us. I mean, if we bet, all we do is make him fold 8, 9s and 10s. I'm gonna bet we get called by 9s and 10s with a heart. We get a blocker size into the river card against his ace-x that don't have a heart. If he folds the turn, we're not gonna be upset about it. Nice. Obviously it means we probably had the best hand, but like I'm completely fine with that. It's happening. Oof! It's quite big. I don't need to be raised too big here against Bobby, I don't think. Maybe this is a bit too small though. That means I can just bet like 40% in the turn and shove river. Wow. I mean, do we do anything other than go all in here? Do we just call? I don't think so. I mean, we don't want our action being killed, right? It's gone into overdrive! We are 3 of 19. This would be pretty fucked up if he 3-bet. How do I not 4-bet if he 3-bets, right? Nice. Now we can deal with anything that's thrown at us. Obviously, if he shoves, we snap. 4-bets would be 30. Probably go all in though. To be honest, best shows to still go and Fintan. Good luck, good luck. I mean, we have jacks, so good luck. Obviously a little bit scary, but we are all in. Back over 100 big blinds just like that. Get out of my pot, mate. Obviously I acted quick enough, but that's because I'm afraid of it, you know. I'm getting a little bit of sniper-roonies going on. Alright, we could 3-bet here, but I'm actually just gonna call. We'll get Connor's table up now in one moment. Pretty scary board for him. If he barrels, I'm probably just gonna fold though. Guy's pretty tight. This does not necessarily mean we have the best hand. He can certainly be pot control with a hand like ace-8 suited, ace-9 suited. That you would expect give us the winner the majority of the time. We don't have a hell of a lot of bluffs here, so I don't think I can go too big. He has to call with an ace, I would imagine, when we go this size though. If he checks shoves, I don't think I can fold with this exact hand, like blocking the king, full houses, and having a queen in my hand. It would be disgusting, but I don't think I could fold. Alright. We want a million first of the day. First of the day. Nice. First time we've had a million. First time I've had a million in a while, it feels like. We're going to get Connie's table up in a moment, but at the moment I would prefer play my own pots, honestly, and I think you would all prefer to see my own pots. We get check shoves, obviously we just fold, it's fine. We are going to be all in on the river if he calls. Very tough spot for a hand like king 8 of clubs or something. We do not have a lot of bluffs left on that river card. There's a small chance that our ace jack was the best hand, just so everybody knows. There's a small chance, like, you know, that he had a pair plus diamond and just got sticky. An ace or king and we are down to 12 people. It says on Pocket 5 Connor is number 1 the past years. Yeah, I mean, doesn't surprise me even a little bit. And then Sprague, you're number 1 in my heart though, and that's the real quiz. What can I say? What can I say? What can I say? Zeben, please. Not quite. There might be a check raise here though. All right, let's enjoy our break. We've got a lot of chips. When we come back after the break, I hope you're all going to stick around because we are down to the last two tables, 2 out of 12, over 100 big blinds, $341 locked up, but that's only pennies compared to the 6.2k we got going for first. A long stream ahead of us still. Moloch says that call. I mean, it's just a oh, here we go. Opportunity for a final table. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. I also wasn't recording before it happened, so we'll never see that one again. I'm just going to show it here so I can show it on the... So I can show it on the... If we end up winning this. Anyway. Sad boys. Sad boys. Defending here to 10-2 suited. We had some battles with this dude pre-final table. We do flop a flush draw. Not a great one, but a flush draw we will continue in here for sure. See, if we weren't on a 5.5 minute delay, we'd be panicking about showing our hand here. Alright, we were battling with this guy, so I'm definitely going to lead here. It'd be pretty fucked up if we got flushed over flush, but listen, we could live with it. Could be an argument because this guy's quite aggressive for just checking, but I mean, he's just going to check and pot control with the way the stacks are with all of his ace and his king x. Yeah, very easy show for us here, blind on blind. Let's get there. Hold. Big pot. Important pot. Nice. A few finger wags for the ladders and the first pot we scooped of any significance on this final table. 3 out of 8. We lock up an extra. Let me have a little look here. Up to $595 now. Probably fell asleep, completed my exam and got 3 coffees into me. You don't remember, you just blacked out when you're doing your exam. It just, the pressure got too much and it's just, and the next like 2 hours was a blank. You don't remember, or you're saying I've been on for so long that you've done all that. I'm not really too sure. Best luck on the exam though. You got this. How much do people like my emerald green felt, by the way? I think it's beautiful. I think it's glorious. What's your biggest online win, Fintan? Like 14k or something. Up until recently, we didn't play this glory schedule at all. So even now, but now it's like the only thing I can really beat it with is on a Sunday, or maybe like Bounty Builder 109 would beat it. And I'm not too sure what else, but maybe that's probably it. We do see some action kicking off here. We see a raise, a 3-bet, and a call 4-bet. This guy has been doing some crazy shizzle so far. We did see him calling all in with 6-7 suited. He's somebody I ain't going to be fucking with. That's all I'm going to say. I think he's a friend of the stream, but I ain't going to be getting involved. I'm just listening. You do what you want. We are going to the flop. Carnaby's also deep in the 530 high roller where there is 27 players left. God damn, that'd be nice to win. Is the madman back? Nice. I'm calling for blood here. Oh, Jack Queen against Ace King. I feel it. So make sure we didn't miss any other subs on the break here. Tonka hosted you with 1827 viewers. Thank you. I think we've seen a check on the turn here. If I've got like pocket 8s, pocket 9s, well, not 9s, pocket 8s, pocket 7s, I'm gonna make a bluff here. And before Tonka hosted someone else. Tonka's got too much love for his boy Fintan to ever host somebody else. The dice roll says 2k viewer hype. I wouldn't do this if I had a queen. Like, I would want a boat and maybe ace queen, but I certainly would not do this with a queen. It would be hilarious if he was slow roll. That's all I'm going to say. I know he's a friend of stream, but I would appreciate a slow roll in this spot for this long. I mean, it feels like he has to have a queen, right? Like, he can't be thinking of calling with like ace king, can he? It would be a batshit crazy spot to be getting the bluff out. Connor B, unreal. Get him to go live after you have won. I can promise you right now that that won't be happening ever. Not only not tonight, but ever. He does turn the 4s into a bluff. Oh, poor Pilnik was the overwhelming chip leader. Profess getting these chips is not good for us. He's been quite aggro and could be an issue. It is good that he's on our right and we can kind of get out of his way when needed. But he goes for the bluff with the fours. I mean, I wouldn't have played his hand that way, but I gotta give him some credit for the bluff on the river. It's ballsy. He went for it. Unfortunately, it has came back to bite him though. It's obviously a pretty good flop for us here. Probably just gonna check raise. Potentially play a huge pot. It's obviously not an ideal turn card by any stretch of imagination. I'm going to check raise some stuff like 7-9. I'm going to check raise some maybe combo flush draws. I mean, I could check fold, but that feels awful. If he has aces or kings, he's just going to call the river to a small bet. I think it's okay to go 3 streets there when you go small, because he's just going to check back, all the overpairs and stuff, and the ace queens and the king queens, and I just don't want to let that happen. All right, let's play this pot and then we'll go over the other hand. I don't think he has too many ace highs at c-bet. But I'm not going to put them all in on the river. He can definitely have a lot of jack X. He can have eights full. I don't even know if I can make him fold an ace. Just trying to make him fold his king queens. Some pairs that aren't ace X. Yeah, I'm just going to give up. I mean, if he has like kings or queens, he might still call me, honestly, with this stack. You win, mate. Yeah, he might still call me with that hand. Like, probably would. Probably has to. We do pick up ace king. We'll be 3-bet calling against Liro La. Or calling if Pilnik goes all in. Pretty big pot incoming. To have almost 1.8 million and be very comfortably in second place. God damn, that doesn't bode well for the future, does it? Big flip. That is sexual looking flop. Oof. Ooh. I think I felt something in my pants there for sure. Up to 1.8 million. That is a nice, comfortable second place we're in now. As you can see, the chip counts down here. Guaranteed 831. And we've got a really nice stack right now. Listen, we don't want to play too many pots of this group, but we're not folding this. And of course, we will be seeing a turn card. Poker gods to 9 of clubs. No 9 of clubs. Do I bet? I mean, what would I be betting on the turn when I'm second in chips and he's first in chips? It's going to be very, very strong hands. We're going to be pot controlling most of our hands here, so I think we're going to check and then bet river as a bluff if he checks. I don't have a lot of bluffs. I have 9-10 suited and queen-10 suited. That's probably about it. So maybe like, whatever, 6 combos. He's still going to check all some jacks for sure. But I do think I need to value bet, or make it look like I'm value betting now. And obviously bluff with my queen-10. I am pretty capped, like, so he could turn some hands into a bluff that he's obviously beat me with. Like, if he was sitting there with like ace-9 with the ace of diamonds, he could easily just check raise me. But like, it's, people don't often do it on final tables. Does call with 8-7. I mean, I don't think it's a good call given the lack of bluffs that I do have. But nice hand. I mean, I'm going to be checking hands as strong as queens on the turn, unless maybe I have the diamond I might bet. But we do try one bluff and it doesn't work. And he says next time, look at this man laying down the threats. If he limps, roll in. If he raises, roll in. It's pretty fucked up if he raises actually, but yeah, we're just going to be all in with a pair. Somebody has hosted me and I have no idea who, but I will check now in one moment. Big flip. God damn. Deuce! God damn, that's a big flip. Lex Valdez associated with 975 viewers. Lex! Thank you very much for the huge host. I do appreciate it. Unfortunately, we couldn't get any of that Lex run good. We still do have 50 big blinds and we still are in second place. But it is all super close now. If we had won that pot, we would have been comfortably over the 2 million mark and like crushing all around us, bar this guy. But obviously now we have a lot more ICM at stake, a lot more stacks that we don't want to be getting involved with because they could fuck up our stack. In saying that, we have just got Delta Pocket Kings on the Bhutan. It's a good spot for him to 3-bet him. It'd be pretty fucked up, to be honest. It would be a little bit fucked up if he did. But I mean, I'm gonna call for getting kings if I have to. It'd be... Oh god. God damn. I know I've got kings, but it's just a fucked up ICM spot. How often are we ever going to be light here? Like, once in a fucking blue moon when I have exactly king, queen off, probably. Maybe ace, queen off sometimes. Yeah, I mean, obviously, you know, it's insanely strong when we do that, but at the same time, we can't really ever be doing a lie. But whatever, we take it down, we're back up to 1.2 million chips. Let's go, let's go, let's go! I think I'm going to try sneak one through, considering that these guys are both in the blinds. I know that, like, well, mostly that he's in the small blind. It might be a little bit too wide. I'm not too sure. But we are 2 out of 8. These guys can't really fuck me and he's in the small blind. So that's why I think I can open this one. Have a little Connie here on my shoulder telling me to fucking get a grip though. Not really sure if I'm meant to bet this or check. I think I'm going to check. I would prefer obviously if I had 8-7 of clubs. But I think I still want to check this one. Obviously, we're check calling. You keep calling him Connie instead of Connor? I mean, come on, everyone knows Connie is Connor. He can definitely have hands as strong as 10s, jacks and queens here, I feel, with the way the stacks are. But in saying that, we're probably not folding the turn. It's a big boy bet. I just don't think he's going to bluff me on the river if I call this bet, so I am going to call again. It's a really, really bad river card. Obviously Jack 10 gets there, but also semi bluffs with King Queen, Queen Jack, diamonds, etc. get there. I think we can call there. He's going to shut down on a lot of river cards. Maybe it's bad, I'm not sure. We are down to 4 of 7 though. I guess it probably is bad actually with the way the stacks are. Maybe. If Alex opens, we will just be calling. I mean, we'd happily obviously call Lear or Ella here. An all-in bet. No has. Ace Queen suited will do for me. It's obviously a pretty good turn card. I would have just bet and shoved river. I think he always leads a king. 2 10s. Hell of a hand. Don't know what we were going to do if he had a raise. Probably 3-bet call, I guess. Seen better flops.
And may God give you his peace.
This card's not great in terms of blocking the hands that he's going to bluff with on the turn.
In your lying down and in your rising up. In your laying
He can have so many bluffs, but the 10 of spades is probably not worst card to have. He can still have like 6-7, 6-4, all diamond draws, all spade draws. But I think chips are just so important, I might just fold here.
your key.
I don't know if that's too weak, possibly. It's super sad and super annoying, but like, I'm gonna have enough Jack X and some weak King X, you know, like King 7 suited and stuff to check back that I can call there. I don't feel like I'm getting exploited, but like, checking back versus the big blind and folding to turn bets in 2017 is not usually a strategy that you want to be implying too much, especially with hands as strong as pocket tens. Head says, come on, let's get second. I don't want second. Offer me second and I'll say no. I don't want to be the first loser. I want to win. I want a trophy. I want to put it in my cabinet. I want to shine it. It's going to be fantastic. I want to be able to get a haircut as well. I was sitting up there in anticipation of a good hand, but unfortunately we got a lot down by the RNG. The actual Dr. Disrespect, and it's incredible. Alright. Are we just going to listen to this on repeat for the final table? Is that what's going to happen with my life right now? Hello. Call would be nice. Okay. The Dr. Disrespect run good. It would never let me down on the FT. Ever. This is my boy. Alright, we're all in. It's not in my hands anymore. If this fucking Dr. Disrespect song lets me down. I need to get a haircut, man. I can't be bashing that shit around like that. This could be a trap. Certainly. God, this guy's got a strong hand. 3-minute time bank as well. I mean, he never has aces or kings, right? So you could call like 8s or 9s or something. Nice. All right. Little fin finger wag for the doc. Ooh. Whew. Jesus, doc. I didn't realize you're going to deliver this quick. All right. All right. All right. We'll take it. I mean, I say that nothing's happened yet. All in, we call. 3-bet, we're all in. 3-bet, we're all in. A 3-bet would be nice because he's nearly always folding. It's just free chips. Obviously, given that we're 3 of 7, we're not going to do any crazy 4-bet calls. We are just going to be all in. Ay, ay, ay. It's pretty fucked up. It's pretty fucked up. Fuck you, Doc. You're sacked. Damn. Damn, damn, damn. I'll have to get 7th for 831. It's a bit of a setup, honestly. I think we played well. I'm pretty happy with everything we've done. The only questionable play, I guess, maybe the 8-7 of hearts. Maybe I can find a fold on the turn. Just because his bluffs are going to have a lot of equity against my hand. But I just thought he would shut down. Other than that, I think we played well. If anyone wants to hit me up on Instagram, get the stories, do it at Fintan Hand.
That was a little bit of a frustrating final table. How does he get aces against my ace king? He was so active. I was so sure we were just getting free chips. We don't get the win. We don't get to get the haircut this time. This is something that I'm not really doing for myself. This is what I'm doing for viewers. If you enjoy this sort of content, if you want to see more, comment. Get at me on Twitter at Easy with Aces. Get at me on Instagram at Fintan Hand. Let me know it's something you want to see more of. It's very easy. Like, this took me about an hour to whack together. You know, not a lot of effort. So if you want to see more of this, let me know. I'm also, if I get any interest, hit me up on Twitter again, hit me up wherever, hit me up in the comments. If people want me to review hands from the viewers, the subs, whoever, let me know, and it's something I can also do once a week. So, because I'm looking to do twice a week, just work this in, a little bit of poker content, get the channel, you know, bit of poker, bit of vlog, bit of everything. Anyway, hopefully you enjoyed the video, let me know. Like, subscribe, comment, do the good stuff, peace out, bye.